What's going on, guys? Just out here doing a little solo trip. Got a little time to myself. I haven't done this in a long time, so I'm just getting set up right now. I just got the boat in position, and I'm gonna be dragging baits, guys. That's what we've been doing lately. So let me show you my rig real quick. Of course, it's the Timber King Cobra weight with my leader to a Demon Dragon and a nice piece of cut bait. So we're gonna drag two rods and just kick back and hang out, guys. I don't know if you guys can even see those rods, but let me get these casted out real quick and I'll see what I can do. What's your view like, guys? Can you see anything? Let me see here. I don't know. Okay, just getting to the comments here, guys. What's going on, guys? Fishing with Big Nasty. What's up, brother? Let me see. Yeah, the weather's out here. The weather out here is nice, guys. It's actually not too bad. I do have double layer on, but it's more than what I need. But who's that? Morales, Texas Fishing. What's up, brother? It's gonna be a little tricky because my sonar's back here. And I have no really nothing that I can use as a pinpoint to guide the boat. Let's see, Adam Lopez. Yeah, am I in Elephant Butte Lake? Yes, I am. Just barely got out here, launched the boat, and casted out my lines. So I'm just gonna cruise and talk with you guys and see if we get on a fish. James Gonzalez from Arizona. How you doing, brother? We're using Gizzard Shad for bait. David Martinez, Cubale. What's up, man? Who else is out there fishing tonight? It's such a perfect night. I figure since Alex caught that fish, man, I gotta get out here and see if I could beat that. Reynaldo Dominguez, what's going on, man? Do I ever sleep? No, weekend angler. What's up, Josh? No, sir. I've been at it since about 4:45 this morning. Got up, went, caught bait. We had a guided trip this morning. We did all right. Put the people on some fish. They were happy. I went and took care of some stuff that I had to take care of, and got some lunch. I didn't eat all day, man. Finally didn't get to eat till about 5:30 this evening. I just went and grabbed some McDonald's real quick and turned around and came back. Seymour, cool name. What's up from El Chuco? Dobson, family fishing and fun. What's up, man? Oh man, Josh is at it. Workaholic. Yeah, I had to come back to my son's spot. I figured he caught that 42. Maybe I can find that state record. Kong 1933. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I just wanted to jump on here with you guys, man. I'm always I'm always so busy doing this and that and the other, and it's very rare to just get some time to fish on my own. And I figured, what the heck, I'll bring you guys with me. So we're out here, man. When am I gonna put my poles on Amazon, William? No, not yet, man. But they are available at our website, muddyrivercatfishing.com. Water temp, what was it? 50. I'm marking my water temp. Let me see this other one. Not marking it. I don't know why it's not marking it. I think it was like right around 60 last time. Chuck Taylor, what's up, man? Yeah, just out here cruising. See if we can get on a fish for you guys. What bait? Eric Torres, what's up, man? Thank you for all the support. Morales, Texas fishing. Am I using pyramid weights? Oh, bro, you know that's all I throw out here, bro. 5 ounce to be exact. If you're not throwing a 5 ounce, bro, you're not doing it right. Little inside joke that we got going on, guys. How deep is it, and what's the depth? Am I fishing? About 25 foot, and I'm dragging the bottom. Adam's got a birthday. Happy birthday. Man, I wish I could put the poles in view for you guys. Which side do you guys want to look at, the left or the right? Maybe I can turn it. You guys could watch one pole in the back. I think this one would be a little bit. There you go. You guys see that? You guys watch that one and I'll watch this one. How's that? Hey, teaching you the importance of patience. I don't know how I did that, but you're welcome, I guess. Biggest we caught today was 21 pounds. Although the clients swore it was a 30 pounder, so if anybody asked, it was 30, but my scale said 21. Where we at? How many rods can you use there? 2 rod limit per person over here. Man. 2 rod limit, guys. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't know how to fish the Rio Grande. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's my goal, guys, is to, just share my knowledge. It's all a learning process for everybody, I'm sure. And if we all help each other out, share what we know, and we each become a little bit better that way, I think. Nice boat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kong, 1933. There, he's back at it. Outdoor boys, what's up? Let me see if I'm right on the path I want to be on. Yeah, we're doing all right. Doing all right, Yeah, 2 rod limit. It's a little sad, I guess, but we make do. We make do. Catfish conference, man. I'm looking forward to it. How many of you guys are going to the Catfish conference? I need to start booking my trips. Hawaii. Oh man, what? I'm using Hawaii. What's up, man? Oh, that one get tapped behind me. What was that? Saw that rod bounce. When will it be too cold to fish at night? It doesn't get too cold to fish at night over here, guys. We fish year round. It's in a snag. Ta-da! Love those weights. Yeah, it doesn't get extremely cold over here. I'll fish all winter long. Worst case scenario, I'll bring a little buddy heater. Ohio has a 2 rod limit. Blue pole was twitching. I saw that. We got some big baits on there, so unless it doubles over, then I'm not gonna worry about it. Carlos Reyes, hello, man. How you doing? When is the best time to catch the biggest fish? I think right now, this time of year, when it starts getting cold, I think those fish start feeding, and we want to fatten up before it gets too cold. I am in New Mexico. Hold on, guys. All right. Man, I need some kind of reference point. It's pretty dark out here. All right, I think I can make it happen. Where we at here in the comments? Fish are gorging, yes. Yes, they are. So who's out there fishing, man? Oh, I heard that. Did you guys see that? Sounded like a bite, yeah. Look at that one's getting hit. Getting hit over here, guys. Come on. Take it. You saw me, Carlos, you saw me at the fishing now? Don't ever be afraid to come say hi, man. Yeah. We're coming over a little hump right here. Am I gonna drop a channel cat rod? Yeah, I've been wanting to do that. I'm just, man, I've been tied up with work. I don't know if you guys know or not, but I'm a general contractor. So work has gotten crazy for me lately, and I've been working every day almost. Well, pretty much every day because I've been guiding on the weekends, so I don't really get days off anymore. But I enjoy it. Point 0.5 on the speed, John. Point 0.5. Milk and Oreos, man. Yes, sir. I'll do milk and Oreos for dinner sometimes. Come on, fish. Quit playing. You see that? That one almost jumped in the boat. Did you hear that? When is the conference? I think it's the third weekend in February. Something like the 21st and 22nd around there. How's the new trolling motor been? Good. Let me tell you guys about that trolling motor. So it has GPS, it has spot lock anchor, it has all of that. The trick is that it is on an app that you have to download on your phone. And if you don't have cell phone service, it won't work because it runs off your maps. It runs off of Google Maps, I guess. So if you're in an area and you don't have service, it doesn't work. So that's one of the little bit of drawbacks on it. But still, I think for the price that you're paying, it's a good trolling motor. I have I haven't sat down and played with the app enough to make a video on it yet. I don't think you can download the map. I think it works off your GPS signal on your phone. Alex, Alex just jumped in here. I miss you too, little guy. I'm trying to beat your record. Think I'll do it? I don't think so either. But it's always fun to try. How do you overcome the fear? I'm pretty lucky over here. Mike Chavez, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? What you cooking on? If you guys haven't checked out old Mike Chavez and you want some good recipes, that guy, he's a good cook. He made me some beef jerky one time and sent it over. That was some good stuff. Ooh, I heard that. What was it? Let me check. Let me check where we're headed. We're still headed in the right direction. I think I got it figured out. And with no wind, can't beat a night like this. We just need a fish. Oh, so you got, or someone was asking about how to overcome the fear. Out here where I'm at, I'm pretty lucky. There's not really too much that's gonna get you out here. A rattlesnake's probably the most you got to worry about. I mean, I'm sure there's mountain lions and stuff. I've never seen one. I've heard some weird stuff when I'm camping though. Yeah, if you let your mind wander, you can scare yourself pretty quick. Where are we at? You guys can't hear me? Someone says they can't hear me. Sam can hear me. All right. So yeah, we're just cruising along, guys. Eric, Deary, We just started 20 minutes ago. So far, nothing. Had a couple nibbles on this rod right here. So, nothing major happening, guys. Tarzan says he hears me. You guys check out old Morales, Texas Fishing. That's a real cool dude right there. I had the pleasure of fishing with him at Possum Kingdom, at the Possum Kingdom Catmasters tournament. If it wasn't for that dude, I would have eaten ham sandwiches all week. He's a good cook too, man. Leroy, that's crazy, man. That story took off. I don't even understand how it got so out of hand or so popular or what, but man, that was crazy. Biggest fish that we pulled out of here was 42 pounds. That was what, last week? I wish I could say I caught it, but no. Just kidding. My son caught it. Yeah, we were out here scouting. I had been off the water for about a month. So I brought the family and we decided to just come out and do some fishing. And there was this one spot I wanted to check out. I had a hunch on and threw some lines out, started dragging. And we actually caught 25 fish that day. And my son caught that 42. All right. I like the way you think. 45. Let's do it. Catch that 45 pounder. Watching from Idaho. Thank you for tuning in. Nothing major happening, just hanging out. Waiting for a bite. What's the strangest bait I've used? Man, you gotta watch some of my older videos. I've tried soap, I've tried onions, I've tried all kinds of stuff, man. Um, Neither the onions or the soap work. Just, just so you know. But if you do watch that onion video, jump to the end and I'll show you a good way to cook them. I felt so bad, man. I almost felt like I was wasting everybody's time with that video. But I got so many emails asking about fishing with onions. So there's the famous onion video. New boat? No. Oh, yeah, WD-40. I did that video too. Most people didn't understand it. I was trying to show people that the WD-40 itself, it wasn't attracting fish and trying to discourage people from using it. But I guess the attention span of a lot of people didn't get to the end where I was telling them not to use it. So I got all kinds of heck because people think I'm using WD-40 for bait. But yeah, it is what it is. 42-pound blue cat. St. Louis. What's up, man? I want to go fish over there one of these days. Bacon. You know what? One bait that I just cannot catch catfish with to save my life, and I've tried to make videos with it, and I'm sure it's just the area because every area is different, but crawdads. I just can't catch a catfish to save my life on crawdads. Richmond, Virginia. Thank you for tuning in. Chris versus Luke too. that would be fun. Oh, Luke. He's a good guy, man. That guy's channel went crazy. Florida. How's the fishing in Florida? Oh man, that full moon's about to come up. Shrimp works good. I use shrimp a lot in the past, and caught a lot of fish with shrimp. One of the ones that I do that I haven't really done in a while is a little bait that I use for. There's a lot of places where you have these clam beds, and when you're out there fishing and you start catching catfish that have shells in their belly, and they're eating those clams. What I do is I take chicken breast and I cut it up and then I soak it in clam juice to pretty much mimic what they're feeding on. And I'm presenting a bigger bait, but it still has the scent. So I'll drift it over those mussel beds, and it works quite well. Chicken liver chum bait, yeah. Chicken liver chum bait, yeah. And it's a little it's a little funky if you don't keep it fresh. One of the tricks is to keep it frozen until you use it, thaw it out, still keep it cool in the ice chest or in the cooler, and then when you're done, freeze the rest. It'll last you for a long time. Nebraska, Colorado, what's up, guys? Tell you a scary story. No, I can't do that because I'm not here by myself. I'll probably scare myself and then want to head in. I did that one time. My daughter Isa, she was young and we were out camping. It was just me and her, and she goes, "Dad, tell me a scary story." So I made up some story about a witch that lived in the area and that they caught her and uh, burned her at the cross, and they released her spirit, and now the spirit roams the river looking for campers like us. And she's like, "Oh, cool story, Dad. I'm going to bed." So she went to bed, and I stayed up fishing, and then I'd hear noises. What was that? I just freaked myself out. Oh man, yeah, good old days. Now I got to go to Texas to see her. Whitney, Texas. Thanks for joining us. Nacho Man. Hey, hey, hey. Have fun, brother. Carucha time. Which pole? This one? Oh, well, that's the only one you guys can see. Yeah, look at him. He's biting it. I got a good sized shad head on there, so I hear about that UFOs over Elephant Butte. People see some weird stuff. I haven't seen anything super strange. One thing I have seen, one one thing I have seen is I remember one time I was out with my daughter and she, well, you know how kids are. They're watching the rod for 10 minutes and if that, and then they're looking around and playing with this, playing with that. Anyway, she was telling me that she saw some stuff moving in the sky. She's like, "Dad, I think it might be a UFO or something." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Like all dads do. Yeah, sure, okay. Let me fish. I didn't think much of it because kids have wild imaginations. And so, anyways, one day I went on my own. I went out there fishing by myself, and I was in that exact same spot that she was talking about. That she saw something, and I was thinking about her, and I was missing her, and then I was remembering her talking about seeing something in the sky. So I laid back and I looked up at the stars, and I was just admiring all the stars. And then next thing you know, I see one look like it moved, but then it stopped. And I said, "What?" And then I looked at it, and yeah, sure enough, it moved again and it stopped. And it moved out of place and it moved back, and it moved up and it moved back, but it never left that area. And I don't know. To this day, I have no idea what that was, but it was the same light as a star. It looked like a star, but it would just move back and forth and side to side, and then it would stop, and then it'd do it again. And I even lined it up with two other stars to make sure that it wasn't just my eyes playing tricks on me. So who knows, man? Man, that moon is coming up nice. Thank you guys. Let me check. Make sure we're good. All right, where we at? I'm gonna change this course a little bit. My Ford, I got a, I got a 2000 Chevy 2500, and I was looking for another one, but I couldn't find one, so I ended up buying a Dodge. And I've had bad experiences with Dodge before, but this one's been doing all right. I can't complain. Ojinaga, Mexico, saludos. You use bells on your poles. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Look at that one. Don't you wish that was a fish? No, Chiefs Kingdom. I haven't caught anything yet. Not yet. We did earlier. Manu Garcia. I'm from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Benjamin Bradford. You want to fish the bank at Elephant Butte? I would say try to make it out to Three Sisters and fish there. Justin's fishing fetish. 2 poles, brother. 2 poles. That's our limit over here. That action slowed down, huh? Let's see. Sorry to hear about your grandpa passing, man. 25-pound flathead at Percha. Come out of there. Thank you. Yeah, Percha's a good spot, man. Hey, no problem, man. I appreciate you guys jumping in and hanging out. Like I said, there's nothing major, but we're just doing some fishing. I wonder if you guys could see that moon. If I don't drop my phone in the water. Check that out, guys. Pretty cool out here. Let's see. Any plans on doing another challenge with Luke? You know what? I've been talking to Luke, and he's been inviting me to go over there and fish with him. And I think one of the things I want to do and change it up a little bit for my channel is start traveling a little bit and fish different states and make videos over there. So maybe if all goes well, you might see me and Luke fishing together somewhere. Maybe we could do a meet and greet or something like that. Look, that's a hit right there. Come on, fish. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Ah, Chris Morris. Thank you, brother. Mind control experiments. Oh, this one's getting hit over here now. Got a little action going on. Do I like fishing in Corpus? Yeah, that was fun. I went fishing with Team Rio Locos. They got a channel out there. We took Eric Hernandez took us fishing for alligator gar. Got to get on some alligator gar over there. Issa hooked a big old one. That's when we were testing the prototypes for the blue cat rod. She caught a 7 foot blue alligator gar and lost it right at the bank. But yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Everybody was teasing me for being in boots and jeans on the beach. I hear there's some big channel cats in Colorado. I also hear there's flathead over there too. Am I still doing tours at the Butte? Yes, I am. Still booking guides. Should be doing pretty much throughout the winter. Am I planning on keeping the fish I catch tonight? No. No, I'm just out here fishing for fun, guys. You know, I get out here and I bring in people fishing, and everybody's having fun catching fish, and I enjoy watching people catch fish and see them light up. And a lot of people act like little kids, you know. You get that feeling of excitement, and you can't beat that. And I enjoy watching it. I've caught so many fish in my life that I don't mind sharing that experience. But every once in a while, it's nice to just get out and do your own thing, you know. No pressure, no no worries. If I catch something, I catch something. If I don't, I'm still having fun talking to you guys, watching the moon come up, enjoying the night, listening to the animals, the birds, the fish jumping. What else could you ask for? Do I offer veterans discount? Absolutely. You can. I'm happy to support you, the veterans, any day. You just let me know. Email me or call me or text me or message me. There's so many ways to get in contact with people anymore. Let me see where we're at, guys. All right, I just got over that hump. I'm gonna just turn the boat, but I gotta reel this one in. Let me turn the boat real quick. there's the rig in case you guys are wondering. That's the Timber King Cobra weight. There's my leader. Oop, fish on. Let me turn it to you guys over here. If I didn't lose him. Coming to me. Oh, it came right off, man. I was gonna flip him in. Got my line all slimed up. Check it out. We'll call that a catch. He was probably about 6 pounds. Let's get another one, guys. All right, that's all good. Got to fight a fish. Sorry I didn't get to show it to you guys. He was barely hooked. He popped off at the edge right there. All right. Oh dang, my boat got turned around. It was right off that point. Let me get back on track real quick. All right. Back on track, guys. Sorry I didn't get that one in for you guys. Oh yeah, it's nice out here. I got this jacket on, but I probably don't even need it. I'm real comfortable. Not cold at all. Let's see. How long is that leader? Uh, Probably pushing 3 foot. Where am I? Let me get a drink, guys. Anybody need a drink? There's waters and Dr. Pepper. All right, come on, fish. All right, we're back in action. I saw that, Jeffrey. That's funny. I guess when I put catfish in the video title, he took it as a different kind of catfish. Alex, come help me. I need your help. I need you to tell me where the fish are. You guys hear the coyotes? Yeah, there's a lot of coyotes out here. All right. So, anyways, what are we talking about? We were catching them in 30 foot. Yeah, it's about where I'm at, 25, 28 foot of water. Yeah, Dawn said she had an encounter with some coyotes out here. So, oh, yeah, scary stories. What kind of scary stories do you guys have? Anything freaky happen when you guys are out? Scary? While you out fishing? Yeah, it'll post automatically, Chris. So, uh, yeah, you can always come back and watch it. Still thinking about the UFOs, huh? Yeah, that's the only thing I can say that I remember that I've seen out here is just that, like a star moving back and forth and around. I hate this time change, guys. I feel so late right now. What time is it? Probably like 9 or something. Feels like it's 1 or 2 in the morning. Let me check my speed. Lorenzo, what's up, brother? We're good right there. We are good. Cruising along. The other thing I love about this time of year, there's no other boats out. No other boats out here. Is that a bite? What was that? Come on. Jesse Garcia, what's up, man? Good to see you join the live stream. Just had a fish at the boat, about 5 or 6 pounds, nothing major. Yeah, record fish. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. 52 pounds 4 ounces is the record. Let's get a 53, 54. Come on. Float tube season, man, that's so much fun. If you guys haven't got out on a float tube and caught some some fish, especially catfish, you're missing out on some serious fun. It's a whole nother ball game because you're you have no leverage. It's all arm strength. I mean, in a boat or on the bank, you can use your legs and put your back into it. But on a float tube, it's just, man, it's just arms. I've had some that felt like they're gonna pull me out of the float tube. What kind of bait am I using? Gizzard shad. Just cutting it up in chunks. All right, Carrie, good luck. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a 60 pounder. I'll take that all day long. Is December a good time for catfishing at the Butte? Yes. Yes. Come out here in December if you can. During the day, you'll catch them. Oh yeah, Tawakoni, you can't compare. Tawakoni is like a trophy lake. Elephant Butte isn't. Yeah, when I was in Texas, I ran into some hogs out there, man. Those things are crazy. You gotta watch out for them hogs. Yeah, I could hear them just down the way, so I said, nope. I love to fish, but not that much. That wind's picking up. Let me check my speed. Chuck Taylor, if I knew a pay lake was taken care of and clean, would I fish it? So there's two kinds of pay lakes. There's a farm stock pay lake, and there's the pay lakes that are stocked with fish out of the rivers and lakes and stuff. And I wouldn't be caught dead fishing one that took the fish out of lakes and streams. The ones where you get the farm raised fish, that's a different story, you know. Those fish are designed for you to catch them and take them home and eat them. And but the other fish they're not going to survive on those ponds. So no, I'd rather I'd rather not fish than to fish a pay lake, a trophy pay lake. Yeah, I don't mind the moon. I mean, yeah, it makes the bite harder, I guess. But I've still caught fish on a full moon. Dang, four bodies from the lake, huh? That's sad. It is relaxing out here, guys. Sometimes I'll just come and I'll throw an anchor, throw the lines out, and lay in the back seat and fall asleep till I hear the rails shake. There you go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Getting a hit over here, guys. I'll let you guys watch this rod for a minute. See if he takes that one. They'll follow those baits for a while. Revenge of the 5 pounder. Come on. How long does it take to get a hit? Sometimes 1 minute, sometimes all day, sometimes all week. It just depends. We've been out here already an hour. Had a few hits, caught one fish. Almost caught one fish. Just depends on the way the fish are feeding, guys. Just gotta have patience. Enjoy the wait. I've heard that said. Enjoy the wait. I'm dragging baits with a demon dragon and a dragon weight. Nah, not a turtle, not out here, not in 25 foot of water. Let's see what's my favorite catfish recipe. I actually made a video way back in the day of beer battered catfish. You guys can look it up. I'm no cook, so it's not all measured out and this and that, but it shows how I do it. And a lot of people seem to like that recipe. Ronnie Yates, how's it going? Thanks for joining. We had a little sandwich hit earlier, about a 5 pound fish. Had him up at the boat and he was barely hooked. He threw the hook right before I could get him in the boat. And then other than that, a few little nibbles here and there, nothing major. I should try another spot. You want me to move? I could probably move down a little bit. That white light is the moon. Let me see where I'm at. All right. Fishing at Elephant Butte. Yes, I am. All right, I'm going to go back down a little bit and we're going to come back this way. There's a spot down here that I marked some fish earlier today. So let me get these rods in, guys. All right, you guys are impatient, so you want me to move. We'll move. We just had this whole conversation about patience. Let's do fresh bait on this one. we go. Let me set this so you guys can see again. There we go. What are you guys talking about? Hood rats. All kinds of fish jumping around here. Las Vegas, what's up, man? How's Vegas, the city that never sleeps? I probably fit right in there. What the heck were you guys fighting about? You guys behave yourselves. Ryan Blee, what's up, man? Just had one. Lost it at the boat. Hanging out with you guys. Talking about UFOs and scary stories and hood rats and I don't know what else you guys talking about over there. Water temp. Man, you know what? I don't know why my thing's not reading the water temp. I want to say it's like around 60. Biggest cat that I know of on the blue cat rod. I think that goes to I think that goes to Logan. I think he, what was it, like an 80 pounder? I don't remember, guys. 65-pound test line, Clayton. All right, let's see. Make sure we're good, guys. We're cruising. I'm dragging baits. Dragon baits. Any rock piles? That's all this lake is, man. It's rock and mud. You got your choice. Uh-oh. Seymour says one's coming. Let's get ready. I don't know why I watched this rod when I could see it there. I need to be watching this one over here. I'll hear it. I'll hear it if it hits. You didn't miss much. Just hanging out. Move spots. Braid. I'm a braid guy. 65-pound test braided line. I hope so. Let's hope that rod slams. Alex, of course we could fish all night. You know that. There's my son. My son's on here. He's on the feed. He's watching. They always bite when you're not paying attention. I need to be doing something else, reorganizing my tackle box or something. Isn't it scary being alone out here? No, actually, I feel very comfortable and at ease, peaceful. I'm out here all the time, so I'm used to it. This is my home away from home. Yeah, actually, I just made some beer battered catfish. Pretty doggone good. Yeah, actually, that happened earlier today. We had that guided trip, and we were scheduled to finish at 2 o'clock, and I'm probably the worst when it comes to time when it's fishing. I'm like, whatever. We fished till about 2:30, and I was like, well, you guys ready to call it? And right as I said that, boom, they got a fish. And then the guy says, well, you mind giving it like another 15 minutes since we just caught that one? I said, yeah, no problem. So the 15 minutes were coming up, and then I was like, well, and then boom. We did that about 3 or 4 times. Finally, hunger got the best of us. We hadn't eaten all day, and everybody's like, well, I think that's good for today. Let's go get some food. So, yeah. Yeah, we were just talking about that strange lights in the sky and stuff like that. Yeah, I've seen some stuff out here that I can't explain, so I don't know. I've never used mustard and hot sauce as as a dipping sauce or as mixed into the to season the fish. How are you talking about? Thank you, brother. I saw something in there about checking in. I don't feel fancy, bro. I feel pretty much the same. If you're talking about the boat, this boat has been, man, it's been a job and a half. I think everything and anything that's original on it has been replaced. Yeah, it wasn't cheap. At the end of the day, I was thinking I could have probably just bought a new boat, but I'm happy with this boat, man. It's the way I want it. It's customized to my needs, and it's getting the job done for me. So, an '89 Hurricane deck boat. 19-footer. See, Alex likes our boat. It's a perfect boat, huh, Alex? For us. Have I done any other challenges? No, not really that I can think of. I was trying to do them with Dieter. I was gonna bet my mustache against his ponytail, and I don't know. I guess before we got to the challenge, he chopped off his ponytail, so it didn't work out. But I thought it would have been fun. Loser has to cut it off or shave it off. Better sweet talk mama for that pontoon, man. Remind her how wonderful she is and how good she takes care of you and that her cooking's so delicious and all that good stuff. And then show up with the pontoon. Make sure you tell her you bought it for her. Andrew Sill. I was just talking about Luke. Hoping to get down there and fish with him sometime. Am I a Cowboys fan? You know what, man? I'll tell you the truth. I don't watch football. I mean, if you could see my schedule, I don't have time, man. I stopped watching football way back since Elway was a quarterback for the Broncos, man. However long ago that was. Once I started my YouTube channel, I had to actually give up a lot of things. Football being one of them, because the best time to fish for me is when everybody else is watching football. Super Bowl Sunday, if I could spend it out here every time, I'd be out here. Yeah. Alex and his mama are Cowboy fans. They love the Cowboys. I hear all the hooping and hollering while I'm editing videos. Yeah, what is football? Football is the perfect time for me to come fish, is what it is. Someone asked me what's my favorite football team. I say all of them, because as soon as football season starts, all the guys get off the water and leave the lake to me. So thank you all the football teams for playing and keeping people occupied so I can have the lake to myself. Outriggers to the Sun Dolphin and solar lights. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I tried those solar lights on my little Walker Bay one time, and it did all right. They just weren't bright enough, and then they would lose charge before I was ready to come in, and I had all those little issues. But yeah, how far down the river have I fished? I think the farthest I go really is to Mesilla Dam. Let me check our heading real quick, guys. All right, we're still good. Yeah, I don't usually go past Mesilla Dam. I think this spot's worse than the last. Yeah, everybody has their opinions on the full moon. My opinion is I think it's tough fishing. I have uh, I have caught fish on a full moon, but I think cloud cover makes a difference. And I think, in my experience, that if you tough it out, you'll catch a bigger fish. You won't catch numbers, but you might catch a bigger fish. Kevin, you didn't miss anything, man. Sorry to say. I wish I had better news for you, but just hanging out, talking about football, foosball. Yeah, yeah. Everybody has their own. It's not even a true full moon actually, but it is pretty bright. Don't I have a fish finder? Yeah, I have a fish finder. I'm marking fish. I'm not just sitting here fishing for no reason. Live tilapia works in South Texas. Yeah, we don't have tilapia over here. We'll use perch, uh, shad, carp. You can't use live here. You can only use them cut. So, that's interesting, Dawn. She's asking about the bite when the water's rough versus when it's calm. Well, the water was like glass the other day. We caught that 42. We caught 25 fish, and the wind was 0 to 1 mile an hour. And the guys that I fish with in Dallas, they are hardcore believers in the wind. A lot of them won't fish if there's no wind. They like that. They like that wind. So I don't know. It's hard to say. They say if the wind's been blowing in the same direction for several days, it pushes everything into the coves. I guess it pushes the algae and stuff into the coves, and the shad come and eat that, and then the fish, the predator fish, follow along, which makes sense. Except Elephant Butte isn't like that. We don't have steady winds here. That's why I don't even use a drift sock when I'm out here. You get the wind blowing, and it's blowing from the south for 10, 15 minutes, and then it changes from the west, and then you change your course, and then it's blowing from the east, and yeah, it's a headache when it's windy out here on this lake. Probably has a lot to do with the fact that we got mountains lining the lake. Stink bait when the wind is. One of the tricks I do with stink baits and blood baits and stuff like that is I cast past my target area, and then I reel in to make a scent trail that leads to my bait. So anything that passes through that scent trail has a better chance of finding my bait. Fish with the wind to your face. Yeah, that goes back to what I was saying about the wind blowing in the algae and the shad and whatnot, falling that in. Your grandpa's a smart man. Man, what happened to these fish? I think they went to bed. Man, I still got 114 of you guys watching. I appreciate that. That's pretty impressive for me not catching anything. That's just wrong, man. That's just wrong. Stink bait on your hands and smell my fingers. Oh, I did that earlier, or what was it? A couple of weeks ago, I was cleaning this house. Got this job where we're cleaning out a house where the guy he wasn't all there, and he had must have had, I don't know, 30 plus cats, and living in his house for like 10, 12 years, and to the point that, I mean, the whole house was like a litter box, and even some of the cats had died in the house and decomposed, and they were just skeletons. And so the smell of that house was just like a punch to the face before you even walk in the door. So I would have to change my clothes after I got out of that house, wearing a hazmat suit and everything. And yeah, I asked her to smell my clothes. She gagged pretty bad. Felt bad. Jonathan, man, I do all kinds of crazy stuff, man. Yeah, yeah. we clean that thing to the bare bones and sanitized it, scrubbed it down, cleaned it up, and then put it all back together. Something's jumping out there. Clayton, thank you. These fish don't want to play, guys. Yeah, the fish are jumping. You heard that, huh? Making fun, yep. Let me see where we're at. I might move. Yeah, let's move spots, guys.
head. All right, guys, you still there? You're watching KRQE? Yeah, that was my son on there, man. It's crazy, huh? I don't know. I don't know how that story got so big. But thank all of you guys for sharing it and supporting us. Very grateful for that. Get this boat on track here. Got to turn too much. Let me fix that. Just getting us set on course, guys. All right, we're back at it. Let's see here. Asking about my rigs. What I'm using right now. Let's see here. So what we're using right now is a dragon rig. This is the what I call Timber King Cobra weights. They're weighted in the back. Got about 4 ounces of lead right here, and then it's got foam so that this thing sits upright like this. That way it jumps over stuff. It doesn't get hung up. And I've got my main line tied here. Got the barrel swivel coming to my leader line. Then I've got a demon dragon. Helps float the bait off the bottom. And it has a rattle in it. And then got my circle hook. And then I just put my cut bait on here. Drag this behind the boat. And wait for a takedown. That's what we're doing right now. Using cut gizzard shad. So just cruising, waiting for a bite, guys. Nothing fancy, just part of catfishing. There's a couple of humps right here that I wanted to go over. See if we can get something up. Old school. No, it doesn't hang up. It's designed not to hang up. I mean, nothing's foolproof, right? But it it's designed to jump over structure on the bottom. Why not just let your bait sit? Well, this is a way to cover water. What you're doing is, if I was to anchor up at this one spot and throw 2 rods out, that's where my bait is. End of story. It's not moving, it's there. The fish have to come find it. If I'm dragging those baits around, I'm presenting them to potentially more fish. I'm covering more area. So I could find active feeding fish by dragging the baits along the bottom. Do I use demon dragons any other way? You know, you could do a 3-way rig and help float the bait off the bottom. I do another rig called a riser rig, which helps me fish any depth of the water column. It's a pretty cool setup. And I'll use a demon dragon on that. Yeah, you can use them basically like a peg float. That's basically what it is. There was a big old debate about the demon dragon versus a peg float and all that stuff. And what I don't get is, someone was smart enough to put a peg float on a Carolina rig, and they created a Santee Cooper rig, and everybody loved it. Then somebody thought, well, heck, I'll put a line rattle on there, make a little noise, and everybody loved it. Well, then someone said, hey, well, what the heck am I putting a peg float and a rattle when I could put this demon dragon on there and have it all in one? And then that's where your controversy started. Some people loved it, some people hated it. But in my opinion, the demon dragon, yeah, it costs a little bit more, but it's durable. You get a catfish hit that peg float a couple times, it chews it up, and it's already garbage. Demon dragon will last. It'll last for a long time, So to each their own, whatever you like. What's the best bait for blue cats? Over here, I use cut gizzard shad. I use cut carp. Live bluegill or cut bluegill works. also. Yeah, skipjack. We don't have skipjack over here. Let me see where I'm at, guys. All right. What's the biggest cat to eat? You know, ideally, I think 5 pounds and less is a good fish to keep. Some people say the meat doesn't go bad. Others say that it does. I think it's not so much the taste of the meat; it's the chemicals or the metals or the mercury that's accumulated through the years into the meat. The older the fish, the more contaminants it has they build up into the body fat and they don't ever go away. So if you got a fish that's 10 years old, it's had 10 years worth of eating all these pollutants that are basically passing on to yourself. So the younger fish have less exposure and therefore they're better eating. Two rods, two rods. That's all we can do in New Mexico. It's a little slow, guys. Will bass bite on these? Steve caught a bass dragging baits the other day at Possum Kingdom. I have yet to catch one dragging, but I have caught big largemouth bass on cut bait and bluegill. Nothing yet, brother. Lost them at the boat earlier. Nothing super big though. That breeze is picking up. Yeah, it's starting to get a little breezy out. Hey, old school. Thank you, man. I appreciate that very much. I just enjoy fishing and been doing it since I was 6 months old. And I enjoy helping other people get on fish too. That nothing beats that when you see someone catch a new personal best. They're all happy and giddy about it. Man, you can't beat that. You're sharing that passion, you know. I really enjoy that. Man, we're going on 2 hours, guys. One fish in 2 hours. And that breeze is starting to kick up. I'm probably gonna jump off of here pretty quick. See, even Alex is telling me to get off if it's windy. It's not windy, it's just breezy. But it makes it colder right away. It drops that temperature. That might be getting hit. Let me see. I don't even know what the temperature is right now. I can't even check it on my phone. Muddy River. I'm ready to go fish my little stretch of river. Probably won't be till April. Flatheads start to shut down over here in mid-November. So I guess these guys asking, this is Elephant Butte Lake in New Mexico. Robert, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Let me see. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna cut the stream. It's been 2 hours. I don't want to bore you guys, but it's been fun chatting with you guys, and just want to thank you guys for all the support and all you guys sharing my son's story. That was amazing, and not only that, but your support throughout the years. It's I couldn't ask for more. You guys are awesome, and I'll continue to do what I can to contribute to the catfish community and to help, if anything, just entertain and maybe share a little bit of knowledge with you guys. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.